All right, welcome back to JonesyCast. I'm Jonesy. This is the cast. Hey, like and subscribe if you would like to subscribe. If not, that's cool too. We're back on relationship advice with swimming underscore performer 69. Hey, that little everyone's got to put 69 at the end. I like it, bro. Okay, my girlfriend broke my trust. I've read the entire post. If any other viewers want context, please click the link in the description. This video is for swimming underscore performer 69. Listen, I've read the post and the first thing I would do is just chill out. Just fucking relax, okay? It seems to me that your girlfriend has made a mistake, but she hasn't from the story that I'm understanding. She's been pulled into a situation because she's too agreeable and too much of a good friend to her own detriment. All right. Now, what that means is that her friend went to, just wanted to fucking bail out and go to a guy's house. If I was in your girl's position, I'd be like, I'm not going with you. So you've got to make a choice you have a choice to make. I'm not going with you, but I can understand why your girlfriend didn't do that. It's hard sometimes for people, especially women who are hanging out with other women, to make a cold, hard decision, and especially to allow their friend to go into a situation like that. It's all bad. It's all bad, right? You and I know that it's all bad. Having said that, the only thing you both can do, and you individually and her individually can do, is learn and not make the same mistakes in the future. Okay, so she has to be wiser about the people that she allows to pull her into situations. Dude, I've been in that situation a fucking half dozen, maybe a dozen times, but I'm a 6 foot tall, deep voiced white dude from Australia. Okay, you've got to get someone who's about my height and has the presence that I have to intimidate me into making a decision like this. And there's not many of them, right? Listen, I work security at nightclubs and pubs sometimes, and I tell you what, I see this all the time. What you have to understand is that women hunt in packs. They don't like to be alone, right? So it's no surprise that your girl's done this. The only thing that you need to do now is, just from what I can see, there's no issues of trust that need to be brought up. If this happens again and she just fucking lands in a hot tub, then you've got problems, right? Because then you've got someone who is allowing herself to be pulled into situations by people who she knows do not have a habit of making wise decisions, okay? If this happens again, you've got a problem. But just this, when you have a talk to her on Monday, just say to her, look, I don't blame you for any of this. I would just like in the future for you to make better decisions. That's all you need to do, man. And then you just monitor the behavior after that. Again, I'll say to you again, if this happens again, something's wrong, something's off, something's rotten in the state of Denmark. But just from what you've told me now, she's just made a mistake. I mean, she's 27. I don't know how many times this has happened in the past. Look, if this is not the first time this has happened, or if this is not the first time this has happened with this friend, then there may be a reason to have a chat with her and say, look, I'd rather you just fucking stop doing this or hanging out with that friend. But just for now, when you have a chat with her, just say, look, I'm not dirty at you. Like, dude, she said that she offered to cancel everything and just fly home today because I felt my trust for her and decision-making had been broken. Listen, she made a bad decision. Everyone does. I've done that. My missus has done that. Fucking the president has done that. Every president has done that, right? So when you say I want to trust and believe in everything she says, do you trust her or do you not? I know you want to trust her, but that's not my question. My question is, do you trust her? Now, there's a subtle in between there. I act like I trust my girlfriend and I trust my girlfriend. Some people act like they trust you, but they don't, right? when someone says to you, trust me, what they're asking you to do is act like you trust them, because you can't ask someone to trust you. That's like me asking you to believe in something you don't believe, right? Belief is not a choice. What we feel is not a choice. Trust is not a choice. You trust someone based on the evidence of their character and their behaviors, right? So, I want to trust and believe everything she says, but this situation was not okay with me. Good. Make that clear. And you have, and that's fine. So the issue is not that she did it. The issue is whether or not she does it again. Okay? This is a bit of a red flag to me, but I'm also upset and could be going over the top. I don't think you're going over the top. I think you're concerned about what to do. And here is what to do. Have a chat and say, look, I just don't want this to happen again. I can't have a woman in my life that will do these kinds of things on a regular basis. And then when she hears that, she has a decision to make. And maybe she was just being a good friend. I think she was just being a good friend, but also she has a bad friend, because what her friend did, here's what you have to understand. Her friend pulled her into a situation in which she could have been in a lot of danger. What if someone had a roofie in that hotel room? What if someone tried to rape her in that hotel room? What if someone did something else that she's already said she was uncomfortable, and she knew she was in a bad situation. Her friend is a bad friend. She's not a useful friend, right? So she has to come to terms with that. And she can still, hang out with her friend at your house when they're drinking, or hang out with her friend other places when they're sober. She doesn't have to ditch this friend. She just has to be situational about how she hangs out with this friend, right? So, want to know how to proceed when my trust has been broken? Your trust hasn't necessarily been broken. It may have been, but what's really happened is that your expectations have been either not met or they've just gone over the top, right? What happened was different to your expectations, right? Listen, I'm just some guy on the internet, but I hope that this video has been helpful, and I hope that you and this young lady stay together and have a long and fruitful relationship, man. Good luck.